You don't need to justify the way you choose to live your life. You don't. I don't know if it's how most of us were raised, especially Gen Z. But it feels like we were put under a spotlight, told to perform, to dance for a crowd we simply cannot see. Choose a stable career. Save up for that fancy car. Settle down and raise a loving family. I'm not against any of these paths. On paper, they're great. They're just not everyone's cup of tea. At some point, you realize you can't satisfy everyone's expectations. In the end, you'll end up disappointing at least one person. And that's okay. I know there's a saying that's been run into the ground, and most of us have at least heard it once. You only have one life. But somehow, in the middle of all this, it still holds weight. Sometimes we overthink to the point where we talk ourselves out of chasing our own goals because we are afraid our ambitions get in the way of everyone else's wishes. And without noticing, we start living life for everyone but ourselves. Choosing a path outside the conventional isn't betting against others. It's betting in your own favor. For me, it means stepping out from the expected route to pursue something creative. In this case, this channel. At first, I thought I had to explain myself to my friends, to my family, or to my colleagues. No, Mom, it's not a phase. I just want to explore different habits. Yes, Alex, I know I might not have an audience. Thanks for pointing that out. But eventually, I realized, who am I actually explaining this to? I think people judge for a few reasons. First, some care about you and don't want to see you get hurt. Second, many simply don't understand what you're trying to do. Finally, some are just facing the same desire to change, but stay stuck in their comfort zones out of fear of public judgment. And here's the thing. Once you accept the idea of being booed at by a crowd, you unlock doors that can change your life. Yes, people might talk behind your back, but they have their own lives to live. You're a passing thought in their day. Your decisions don't need to make sense to anyone else, only to you. If you truly believe something is worth pursuing, then pursue it. What's the worst that can happen? That you waste time chasing a dream? You waste time too by standing still. At least this way, you gain experience. And maybe, just maybe, you get closer to the life you actually want.